So this is where we are getting our materials for our rock walls, the patio we're putting in. You can see the sidewalk. There's all these pieces of sidewalk down here. Here's some that are upside down. They must have been taken out years ago before we were here. And I don't know where they came from, if it was our house or the neighbors. I don't actually know, but they're great pieces for making a patio without having to buy pavers and pay lots of money. Ooh, there's spiders on this one. But there's a piece, and I'll show you my foot with my ugly croc. You can see it's a nice size. That's even bigger there. And over there you can see the sledgehammer. Some of them we were breaking into smaller pieces. You see the seam on that one. I don't like the seams, but try not to be too picky. Here's a couple we need to flip over and see if they're any good. And then there's some right over there. So that's just the process. You know, we're getting treasures out of our rubble pile. So I'll show you what it looks like when we have it on the patio. So we have finally started on this patio down here. We brought all our rubble up and we started laying the pieces. And we thought we had a ton of pieces until you start to lay them and you realize the space is a lot bigger than you think. So I have a couple more medium-sized pieces. We also have some more pieces over there that we have to cut and break apart because I like the broken look. Like that piece is not my favorite. I like these pieces that are kind of jagged and weird shaped, almost like flagstones sort of. So anyway, when we get all the big pieces of paver in, we'll start putting maybe smaller ones like that in, and then also we have brick and pavers like we did up here that we're going to fill in the little spaces. And then of course we'll pour the dry cement in again and then wet it with a hose. And there's going to be garden along there. There's going to be a path out to some steps down there, path up along there. That'll be a little bit of garden. And I'm going to do rocks, a rock wall that gets smaller. Rock wall, and then there's going to be steps and a path up, steps, a little bit more rocks, and a path over to that part of the garden. And that table, of course, will be sitting here. And so that's just some progress that I thought I should show you. It's not going as fast as it was. We don't have as much time lately, but we're working hard at it. So a little more progress on the patio area. We're starting to call it our sunken patio. And I couldn't help myself. I had to put in some flowers because I just need it to look pretty. And it's coming along, but I wish it was done. Sick of waiting. So I'll show you. I finished this rock wall and I just put in some plants, a couple roses, 2 roses, one here and one there, that I had in a different garden that didn't get enough sun, and so I thought, well, maybe this will be a good spot. An iris, a variegated iris that I had in the front garden, and I have alliums that bloom later. They're smaller, but they bloom later. And I bought one plant years ago, and I've divided it so many times. That has been like the best investment ever. I think I paid like $6 for the first plant. And I have these and so many more around the property. So that's what those are, alliums. And I don't know the variety, but they're not like your real fancy big ones. They're just little, but they're really good in the garden. Then this is Cosmos apricata that I started from seed, 3 there. 3 different zinnias that I started from seed. One is Envy, which is green, Queenie Lime red, and Queenie Lime raspberry, I think. And then I have blue woodruff, which is an annual that I've never grown before. But it has these purpley flowers. So I grew those from seed, so I planted them out. And then the last thing I put in here was this. I think it's called Clarkia. And this is a soft, kind of pinky white flower. I don't know, I never grew those either, so we'll see. And yeah, so that's what I did there. The rock walls have to be finished before we do any kind of cement, because I want them to be cemented so everything ties in and it's all together, strong. So we're just continuing to put these pavers, sidewalk pieces, whatever you want to call them, down. I'll stand over here because then you can get a better picture of what it's looking like. And it's starting to take shape. It's starting to look like a patio. We're almost out of our rubble pieces over here, so that's a good sign. And then for the in-between places, we'll put sand, and we'll use the pavers and bricks that we used for up there to fill in. So I thought I should show you that, so you can get a view of what's happening in the garden. And of course, we have a couple steps here. They have to be finished to go up into there. It's coming slowly but surely. All right. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more on the Sunken Patio.